swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Makes a man miss. Spins away from the defense. Still running at the 40. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will get the ball for the first time. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, what a move. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first, and they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. It's on target and complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Arkansas! Fit it in the window for the score. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Power football with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They booted away on 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Offense in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time. And
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled. Fingers.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
They're setting up the screen. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. First play of the period, first down here. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. The Razorbacks are on the move. They go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Bully ball on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
To the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was drilled. He released the pass. It's incomplete. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Gonna run it. It's House. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Looking downfield, it's Slater. Got his man on the outside. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
On the direct snap, it's House. Powers through the defender. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Slater. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Peters. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on third and 10. He's looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you've got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Slater. Got a man. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're testing the right side here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Pucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To the air on first down. The throw. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Can't make the connection on third down. That tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unloads quickly. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback extends the play. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Tries to get it on the ground. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Give to the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Red pass, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over it. Nice job.
Back to pass, it's Slater. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I don't know if the quarterback's making the right decision on that RPO, guys. He might have wanted to hand that one off. Something he thought he saw in the right flat to attack, but obviously it wasn't there.
Here's a hit. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peters. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They want to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Dropping back, it's Slater. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The give to the tailback. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Find some fresh air. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. At the 20, he's got space. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And this is a significant moment for this offense. Down 8, 1st and goal, needing a touchdown and a 2 to tie. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to pound it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion? And that's a big 2-point conversion right here by this offense. They needed that. We got a tie football game. This is what we always want every week, right? A great game down the stretch in the 2nd half. So we don't have to hear anything about Palmer's hair or makeup. We just watch football.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Auburn offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Slater. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
Got his man downfield. Racing down the left side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied.
The pressure doesn't get much bigger than that right there. Clock ticking down. All the pressure on you. You miss, you lose. He comes through in a big moment, and we've got bonus football, boys. Give me some overtime.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, it's Slater. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and they can win it on this return. The 40, the 30, he's at the 20. They did it! The fumble return for the walk-off win.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when